Hi friends, in today's video I'll be making crispy corn, which is again one of the monsoon season's easy recipe. If you haven't clicked the button yet, please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like, comment and share. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. For this recipe, I'll be taking 2 cups of fresh sweet corn kernels. You can also take frozen one. While picking the corn, it is important to ensure that the corn is mature, firm and plump. Otherwise, the result will not be as good. Now I'm going to bring 4 cups of water to boil. You can see it has attained the temperature. I'll be transferring the corn into it and boil. After 3 minutes, the corn kernel appears to be bigger in size, and that's when we have to stop the gas and drain the water immediately. Then I'll let it cool down for some time. Now I'll be transferring the corn to a big bowl. Then I'll be adding 1.5 teaspoon ginger garlic paste, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper and salt to taste. For this recipe, I have taken 1 teaspoon salt. I'll be mixing it nice and proper. It must taste slightly more salty as it will be balanced out after other ingredients are added. Time to coat these boiled kernels with a mix of 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour and 2 tablespoons corn flour. I'll be mixing the ingredients with the help of 2 forks as it will help coat the kernels more effectively and uniformly. If it is done using our hands, the flour mixture would have been stuck more on hands rather than the corn. Toss it at times. The first coating is done. Now I'll be squeezing the juice of a medium-sized lemon to it, only to be followed by a second coating. For this, I'll be adding 4 tablespoons corn flour to the bowl again. I'm going to give it a nice mix. The corn kernels are now quite thick and evenly coated, which is a must to make the corn more crispy. When it is done, I'm gonna let it rest for 5 minutes so that the coat is set properly. Meanwhile, I'll be heating up the oil at medium to high flame. Let me check if the oil has attained the desired temperature by throwing a kernel into it. If the oil starts steadily bubbling and push back the kernel to the surface, then you get your frying temperature right. Now I'm gonna be frying half portion of the corn at medium heat first. While frying, one must take care not to stir the corn for the first 2 minutes or so. Let it remain undisturbed. After halfway into frying, that is 2 minutes, I will be stirring it once and loosen up the clumps. After another 2 minutes of frying and before it turns golden brown, I will scoop it out from the oil and place it in a bowl. Look at this, how crispy they are. I will let it cool down while the same step continues for the second portion. I won't be mixing up the freshly scooped out steaming hot corn with now cool down first portion, so I am keeping it in a separate bowl. Wait, we are not done yet. If you are looking for that restaurant type crispy corn which you quite enjoy as a starter, then I would suggest you to go for another second round of frying, just immediately before you want it to be served. The first portion, which is cooled down completely, will go to the oil first, then comes the second. For this, I will be frying it quickly for just 2 minutes at medium heat inside the oil strainer itself so that it becomes easier for me to lift the crispy bites all at once really quickly. Our frying is over. Let's move to the final touch of today's recipe. While the corn cools down, I'll be roasting 1 cup of finely chopped mixed bell peppers for 1 minute until it is little dry. The purpose is to make it moisture free and not to cook. After 1 minute, I'll be adding 2 small cubes of butter in another corner of the same pan, where I'm gonna saute it with a pinch of Asafoetida, half teaspoon chili powder and half teaspoon turmeric powder. Let the masala mix together and flavor the butter. I'll be turning off the gas now and let it cool down a little. Then finally, I'm gonna add the crispy corn to it. I'll be mixing it nice and proper. The pleasant aroma coming from the flavoring of corn with the spice butter mix is the ultimate proof that this recipe has turned out good. Yes, you will love it. Garnish it with coriander leaves and sprinkle 1 teaspoon garam masala to give a desi twist. I hope you will like this recipe. Keep watching and stay connected. Thanks for supporting me. See you all in my next video. Until then, bye-bye.